If you have no editing credits, what is the second most important thing people want to see on a resume? This takes me to one of my students that I work with, and he came from finance. Never edited in his life, I don't think, maybe just besides home movies. And he said, I don't want to work in finance anymore, and I want to work in post-production. And he came to me for help. And I'm all right, this is a challenge. Let's do this. One thing I knew right away was like, okay, well, it's going to be tough for you to say, get started as an editor, right? That's going to be tough. That's a stretch. And it might be, then the next thing is say assistant editor. I'm like, well, it might be also a stretch, right? But I'm like, would you be open to being a post-production assistant? He's like, yeah, I'll do whatever. I don't care. I'll do it. Okay, great. Because right away I went, all right, well, so your skills from the finance world, I'm pretty sure we could tie them now to what it is to be a post-production assistant. And we did just that. So everything, it was a lot about like, say, the softer skills. So didn't lean on so much in the technical stuff because just didn't have it. So we really leaned into the soft skills. And he got it. Yeah, he works now in post-production, is working in New York on high-profile TV shows. And so I say that because I really lean into a lot into like the soft skills. And it depends on, say, what job you're going for, right? I didn't have scripted editing credits, and I was able to steer people into, say, looking at me in a different light and kind of pushing that away and saying, no, don't look at that fact that I don't have editing credits, right? And so I would lean into like, say, in the way I wrote my emails, outreach emails, or even how I handled interviews, I always lean into like personality and what people's interests are, and kind of in a way guiding that conversation away from the fact that I didn't have editing credits. And so I really lean into like personality, my hobbies, interests. I mean, that's why I always say to my students, like, put hobbies, like, say, on your resume. And I've had students who have gotten jobs, say, because they've put a certain hobby on their resume. I'm not saying they got the job because of that. They got someone's attention, right? And maybe, and again, I know I'm thinking of a specific student that literally was right out of college and got a job in the pandemic within a month of her and I working together. And it was like lean into the soft skills or your interests, right? Because yeah, sure, you've cut maybe some student films, this and that, but okay, that's gonna be tough. So, I remember this post-producer was like, oh, he saw that she had something about golf on her resume. That started a conversation, right, about golf, and really liked her and whatnot, and eventually hired her, right? So, because this is a relationship business, it's about relationships. It's about getting to know someone, being comfortable and vibing. That's what I would say I would lean on if I don't have, say, the not only the editing credits, but maybe also the technical stuff, right? I mean, you have to have some basic technical skills, right? But I'm just saying, there's a way to guide people into looking at some of your other skills if you don't have, in this case, experience or editing credits per se.